Neue Klasse. The name itself tells you just why this is important and the fact that it's brand new. A new class of vehicles from BMW, something that points very firmly into the future in terms of the direction that the brand would be taking. And it's not just about electrification, it's about technology, it's about new interface. But BMW promises that everything you see here in this concept, and yes, this is just a concept, points to sheer driving pleasure as well. It won't take away from that whole ethos of BMW as a brand. Still, in terms of styling, you see a complete reinterpretation of the BMW face, and so lighting is kind of replacing, in a way, some of the metal elements that we've been used to. So no chrome, what you see is lighting, and then it's expressive lighting. So as you come close to the car, it starts to sort of light up. It's a layered grille and, or a sense of a grille, because this is an electric car, so it doesn't really need the air intakes up front. Very subtle use of the BMW logo, which of course sits very proudly here. And this particular concept points to what could be like a sports sedan. So you see a lot of muscle, a lot of energy up front in the styling itself. It's very taut, this design. It's got a lot of tension in the way that the surfaces have been pulled around the corners especially. So it's nice and tight, the wheels are pushed out, you've got really sharp sort of fenders. And again, the styling that you see up front complements a new shape or a new direction, even for the styling along the side. The lighting elements, they sort of carry through into the side of the car as well. And then huge glass house. And as you come around to the back, of course, you start to see a completely new and updated rear as well, in terms of, again, the lighting systems, the matrix LEDs, lots of layering in that light. And again, very different new kind of styling. It's very edgy. It's almost a little geometric, which is again something you don't really expect from BMW. So it points to a new design language completely. And this particular one is like a sedan, as I mentioned, but there will be 6 cars coming on this Neue Klasse platform. Now, there are certain things about it which straight away have to tell you that it's a BMW. That was also important, say the designers. So when you look at the car, you kind of know it's a BMW, right? It's not just the kidneys up front, even from the rear. And then you've got these little elements like the HOFMEISTER KINK, which has been retained, though in a new modern interpretation. There is no belt line, but you can see that the shape itself, both in the glass graphic as well as the metal below the glass, shows you the HOFMEISTER KINK. Now, this one is a concept, but they say that the car may not even come with door handles. They could just be sensors. Just glide your hand and the car opens the door. Inside is a whole new interface. There is the central display, which is the big screen, but then you've also got the panoramic vision, which is sort of a band that goes across the entire windscreen, the base of the windscreen, almost like a head-up display, and then above that, the actual head-up display. So the idea is to keep it very driver-focused, and yet we see technology starting to play a more integral, more important role in these cars. So 6 models, they will spread out over 24 months, says BMW. And of course, the first car will debut into the market in exactly 2 years from now. So there's lots to look forward to. Different powertrains, different technology, that new iDRIVE system, as I mentioned, and of course, a whole new design language.